Hello, guys. Karabo here again. Kachuba. This is for Kachuba Talks. Listen, guys, I just want to talk about crime in South Africa, right? And the fact that we haven't seen the worst of this crime situation in this country. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse unless we really step up and fix it. And when I say step up, I'm talking about us young people. Old people won't do nothing about this. Young people, 50 and below, 45 below, those ages, right? So I was asking a friend of mine, um, you remember we used to see these videos, these CCTV camera videos that capture hijackings. I'd say 5 years ago, right? And obviously even before that. But in those cases, it always happened that the person who's getting hijacked, they always threw him or her out of the car and took the car, right? But now, whenever you see a video like that, it's always a kidnapping, right? So that alone must tell you that it's only getting worse. This is 5 years ago that I'm talking about, that we used to at least still see. They were already kidnapping people, but we were still seeing situations whereby they are kicking you out of the car and taking the car. But now you're almost never seeing that, right? So it just tells you how the situation is ramping up, right? So, for example, if we focus on the hijacking situation, what's causing that? These guys have realized that the person who's buying the car, the stolen car from them, right? That person is paying them maybe 30,000 rand for the car, but they've realized that the person they're hijacking probably has 100,000 rand or could have 100,000 rand in their account. You see? So they've realized that it's more lucrative to kidnap the person. And I was even telling my friend that when it comes to this whole thing of them killing people now, why are we seeing that so often? Before, we used to assume that if they do kidnap you and they obviously let you go somewhere, right? We were thinking that it's because they are merciful, right? And they still have some form of morals. That's why they aren't killing people. No, it wasn't that. It was because before there was a higher probability of the law catching them for doing this crime, either the hijacking or the murder if they commit a murder, right? But now the legal system, the police, the courts, everything is so messed up now that they know that the chances of them getting caught for the hijacking are so low, right? The thing that actually increases the probabilities of them getting caught now is them letting you go and you quickly reporting the the hijacking, right? Because, and remember this, you, while they had you kidnapped, right? If and yeah, while they had you kidnapped, you may have heard them speak about other things, so you may remember the voice that they were using, right? You may you may even you may have even they may have even said where they're going. Maybe they went to go buy food and they said, no, listen, go to the KFC on this street. So you may have captured that. So obviously when the investigation is being done, the police can go to that KFC and then get the CCTV camera footage, and then obviously just like that, they've been found now. You see, so they've realized that killing you is actually what protects them, because they know that the investigating won't be that intense, that they'll end up being caught and then a charge of murder will be added to that. You see, so they're comfortable, in other words. So guys, the situation is only getting worse. This friend of mine even said, listen, think about it this way. In 2010 or 2012, whenever it was, that Senzo Moyua got killed in South Africa, right? This guy was the Bafana Bafana captain at the time. He got killed in a house where there were people, where there were more than 6 people, if I'm not mistaken, in the house. It's 2025. We still don't know who killed this guy, right? So close to 15 years later, right? And remember, this is SAPS. Let's say it was 2010. This is 2010 SAPS that probably had more resources, that had higher quality investigators, at the time, right? 2025 SAPS. Imagine the condition 2025 SAPS is in, right? And that SAPS, that the 2010 SAPS, right, couldn't solve this situation, the Senzumia situation. Right? Now you tell me how much value your life has. You tell me how much value your life has when the life of a Bafana captain meant nothing. This situation is bad, guys, right? We really need to fix this country on our own. No one is going to fix it for us, right? No one is going to fix it for us. We're the only ones who can fix the country. It's that simple. No one else is coming, right? And like, most of my friends have guns. I'm also in the process of getting one now. I'm not saying it's going to solve all my problems, but as a man, you can't walk around in South Africa without a gun anymore. NgesiZulu thembeni, let's be honest, right? Because before we could say if you have a gun, while you're trying to pull it out, that's why they'll shoot you. But now they're shooting you even if you don't have a gun. You see what I'm trying to say? It's that bad now. Guys, sorry if you're hearing cars going past. I'm just recording this next to the street here where I stay. So sorry if it disturbs, guys. It's just a nice place. There's nice light, so I like the light. You see. So it's that, guys. We really need to fix the situation. We've got a lot of things that we need to fix as younger people in South Africa, and we really need to help each other. Screw this whole black, white, Indian colored division rubbish that the older people want. Not just older people, there are actually younger people as well, like the EFF people, the MK people, all those people want division in the country. That's what they thrive on. They want us divided, right? So South Africa works when we're united. I promise you guys, there's the pie that we're fighting over is so small. There's a bigger pie out there in the world that's waiting for us if we stand united and get it, right? China is the manufacturing hub of the world. They sell products to everyone in the world. We need to get back to stuff like that. We need to make things in South Africa and send them out there. This bickering among races is stupid. There's a small pie here, right? If all the races in South Africa, if united, will be rich, right? Or at a minimum, at least most people will be middle class, right? Which is what a first world country is, by the way. Few rich and most people are middle class. That's good enough. Everyone is living a good life. Most people are living a good life, right? Not everyone, but most people are living a good life, and that's that. So that's what we need to fight for, guys. You know, and guys, I promise you, watch out for this. Whenever there's a black politician that says to you, hate someone else because of their race, watch out for that. Seriously, watch out for that. Because someone who does that, that person is trying to, in most cases, not all cases, that person is trying to, stands to gain by the division. They stand to gain by dividing you, right? By dividing you, or by dividing us as South Africans, they stand to gain, right? It's not you who gain by that. How do I know this? Let's go back to the ANC. What did the ANC tell black South Africans? Or a long time ago, they said to black South Africans that if we remove the white government, right, they will do the right thing in terms of looking after black South Africans, right? By the way, for me, this whole black-white thing, I really don't care about all of that at all, right? But I'm just telling you what the ANC did, right? They said they look after black South Africans. What happened when they came in, right? So they used division. They said, let's divide black and white, right? I'm including Indians and colored people when I say black, by the way. So they said, let's divide black and white, right? But when they got into power, what did they do? They looked after their own. So it's the same thing here. When people like about Julius Malema and the MK guys say, let's take the land, right, from whites, again, division is being created. Watch out. It's not for the majority. And it's even worse when I say Julius Malema and the MK guys, because those guys come from the ANC, right? It's the same people. So why would you think they'll behave differently? It's the same people, right? The same people at their core. They just fought among themselves. Now they created different parties, but they want to continue doing the same thing in a different party now. You understand? So it's really that simple. Watch out for the divide and conquer rule, guys, and read a book called Animal Farm. And I'm sure there's plenty of videos on YouTube that explain it. Animal Farm, right? It's that concept that's going on here. These guys just want to replace the one who's currently ruling so that they can be the ones who rule over you. In other words, if they say to you, person A is exploiting you, they just want to replace person A so that they can be the ones who exploit you, right? Now let's talk about non-white people being exploited in South Africa. Really, it's a fact that before '94, black South Africans in particular had the highest standard of living compared to all black people in the continent. Yet we were supposedly exploited. Yet we are under apartheid, right? Now I say this: any day I'd rather be called the K word than live in a country where 22,000 people get murdered a year. Any day. You could call me that K word every day. I'll take that. Then live in a country whereby there are no jobs for 55% of the youth. In a country where women are being raped willy-nilly. You see, we really need to watch out, right? Most black politicians are not for us, guys. They are not for us at all. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's just the video I wanted to make. Please like and subscribe and leave your comment in the comment section. And yeah, we'll talk again. I'm gonna make these every day, right? Till the algorithm forces them to be watched by more people. Cheers, guys. Kachuba.